So I was going through a couple of articles the other day and I found this amazing company called Recipes by Victoria. What got me really interested in this company is the fact that it's bootstrapped and it has probably all the elements of what makes a great product. So Recipes by Victoria is founded by Victoria Minel, and she's been able to build this company as a solo founder with 3.5 million followers, with recovering revenue, and without any external funding. To me, that's like signal of such an valuable product in the market, and that's what I believe product-led growth is all about. So what really caught my attention about this company was that they are one of those few companies that didn't start off trying to scale something or try to make a business out of something. So she initially started creating content on healthy recipes just as a way to have fun and and to follow what interested her. But eventually, what she realized what was that as a result of putting out her content, she was also solving a problem for people. So she discovered a problem as a result of having fun. For me, that is a sign of a truly valuable product. The problem that she ended up solving was that healthy food didn't have to be bland and taste like a punishment all the time. So she found like extremely crazy ways and recipes to make healthy food interesting, and she started putting it online, and she started getting popular because it ended up solving a real need in the market. So whether or not Victoria really ended up engineering this from the start or not, for me this is like a classic case of product thinking. And she didn't start by trying to chase trends, she started with first building trust with her customers. But what's more interesting for me here is not the fact that she ended up discovering an insight as a result of her putting out content about her recipes, but how she chose to act on that insight as days went on. To me, that's what really reflects the product thinking here. It's that once she started putting out content, not only was she trying to build rapport with her customers and trying to solve that problem more and more, but she also looked at what was working and what was not working, with well-defined metrics, and then chose to scale something only if it hit those metrics well. So she talks about video retention, shares, and email open rates being like the three major contributing data points based on which she would then make a decision whether to scale a piece of content or not. And for me, that is the core of product thinking. That kind of inclination to try to scale an insight or build a solution for a problem that's discovered, and then you use data to see how much it can be scaled or how much it should be scaled. So for me, this is more than just content strategy. I see it as a product that is being iterated over time. But it's not just about that, it's also about how deeply she understood her users. Like she really took the time to kind of go deep into what her audience really was looking for, how they felt about healthy food, and really stayed connected to the ground reality of things, and then worked her way back from there. And this is something I deeply align with, the fact that great products are built by first going deep before going broad, or first going deep before trying to scale. Because I feel like that's where most of the potency lies in creating value for any product. It lies in that irrational human behavior, in that quote that someone tells you that you which if you didn't come across, you would never have thought about it from that perspective. It's to get down into the discovery of the problem space, and see what's really happening, like, and just pay close attention without trying to guide the behavior yourself. Just try to observe what's happening, and I think from that we get to learn so much. And when you finally act on those insights with data, and you try and you put something out there and you test it and you see what's working, not working, eventually you get to a point where you create something super valuable for somebody. And I know that this is not something everybody shares as a belief, because I truly believe that you first create value before you try to monetize something, because that's how you build sustaining value for the customer, and you that's how you build really sticky products with high retention. And there are people who are going to try and hack the system and try to make money in the short term, and I'll be talking more about that in another video coming soon. But I think at the end of the day, it's to ask ourselves, what are we really scaling? Even when we're trying to scale, is it are we trying to scale just the mechanics of what we do, or are we trying to scale who we are? And does that reflect in what we're doing?